And I want you, I just want I just want you to look around at these plants in here and just realize their health. This space, like my orchard, never has ever been watered, ever,
Never.
ever. And just look at the.
St. John's, oh, it's so nice.
What's that?
St. John's.
St. John's wort, yeah. And look at the calendula. I mean, everything. I mean, the strawberries. I mean, is there anything that doesn't look healthy?
Oh, yeah.
And I don't do anything. I want you to get no works, no water. And I don't do anything. Just they take care of themselves because the ground is supporting them. And that's how everything in nature operates.
So how would you prune blueberries?
Like everything, you prune open.
Open.
You see this? See, that's a prune blueberry. See how those are pruned? See how open they are? And look at the amount of berries on there.
You just put blueberries in this year, so I don't.
So
When do I prune them?
when you feel like doing it,
Oh.
when it's convenient. Now, for me, the convenient time to prune my trees is in the winter when there's no leaves. Here's what's cool about winter. During the winter time, there's no lawn to mow, there's no garden to take care of, no weeds to pull, and all the leaves are out. So it's very convenient. I have time. But if something shows up during the summer that doesn't belong there, I go after it because I'm not contained, restricted at any time of year. I can do it anytime I want, but it's all about convenience. Make it easy for yourself. You see, when it's convenient, it's fun. When you have to do it by this date, it's a drag. It's miserable. Like, really? I don't live like that. So this word of convenience is really significant to me. It's just like, it makes life so fun. Just do it when you want to, when you can, And it's just so cool. You get out here, and you see if you get in the inside, you start by getting all the stuff that crosses over. You open it up, and then you just start adjusting. And it's an art form, and it's really enjoyable. It's not like just hacking and butchering and making something look bad.
Is this a new blueberry?
It's not that new, but it's kind of new. But it's.
How do you like just buy a new blueberry plant?
Yeah, there's this nice place. I buy plants. There's this nice place called it's in Onalaska called Burnt Ridge Nursery, and they have a wonderful variety of blueberries. And they have one I want to get. It's supposed to grow 8 feet.
Oh.
I'd love to have an 8-foot blueberry. That would be awesome.
Where are they located?
They're in Onalaska, Washington.
How far away from you?
I don't know. I haven't been there, but
I tried to order some Olympias, and they won't ship them.
who won't ship them?
That place you told me to
Because
call.
why won't they ship Olympia?
I'm clear down in Southern Oregon.
I wonder why.
Something about it would weigh 35 pounds, and they won't ship that big. It's bulky and.
Well, tell them they have smaller plants.
Oh.
I want smaller plants, so please ship it because they do have smaller ones. So just don't give up. Say, listen, I need those plants because those. If you look at those things are that's along the hedge there, and I've never seen a blueberry start to produce in July, and in October when the wind blows, the ground's blue below. They last so long. It's just, they just keep coming and coming.
The height when we came here last year.
Yeah.
Mine I put in this year, they're like about this tall.
This is an amazing variety. So just tell them, I want you to ship the size you can, because I want.
Just went on their order list.
Yeah, well, just call them up and get on the phone with them and say, I want you to ship what you can,
Okay.
and they can.
Awesome.
What flavor is it?
Olympia.
Olympia.
It's the most amazing variety, and it's very, very not well known. Not many people know about it. The only two,
Blueberries are already gone.
the only two people that carry it is Burnt Ridge and Rain Tree. Now Rain Tree charges twice as much for them.
You mean they're out of season or dead?
Out of season.
Yeah, so I
Eastern
bought one of
Washington,
every.
mine are-
I read the label and I got one to take me all the way through to
Oh, I did the same thing.
October because I'm
Yeah.
selfish.
Blueberries are awesome food, and they'll produce for your whole life. They're a wonderful plant.
Yeah.
I did the same thing about
Yeah,
seeds.
really good.
My raspberries are done too. I saw you had some.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're hotter there though. Yeah, quite a bit hotter. So that's probably why.
See, and I'm Southern Oregon. I'm struggling.
Okay.
I did this whole thing. In fact, he tells me a lot. I've called him several times and he said, patience, Bev. I hate that word. Patience, patience, patience. But anyway, so I started praying for the wood chips. And I found this truck kind of behind a store, a feed store. And so I called them and he goes, well, you know, we kind of work for PP&L, and maybe we'll bring you 1 or 2. But they brought me 9 massive ones.
Awesome.
So my prayer got answered. That was kind of cool. But I'm hot down there. I think you answered my
Water.
question. I'm just not. I think once my pear trees, we never water them because they were established before we bought the place. I think once I get them established,
You're good.
I'll be fine. But it's this little
Starting, yeah,
initial
because they don't have much of a root
thing
system.
right now. But
And-
we have wood chips.
Yeah,
like
water.
that number 19 inches thick.
Yeah, that's, you see, the water's not getting into the ground.
Yeah.
So that's,
And then we did the mistake of doing cardboard. I started changing to what you said, the painter's paper. I like that better.
yeah, it's much easier to the roll, yeah,
much
because
easier
it's
to
so
work with.
quick to lay out,
Yeah.
and it's and it's
thinner,
and it breaks
yeah,
down
it's
quicker.
a
Yeah.
barrier. I like that better. So, yeah.
See, cardboard's rigid, and if you have dips, weeds will grow. Where that paper, when it gets wet, lays tight to the ground and
Right.
suffocates. So it makes it work so much
Right.
nicer.
I could see it between the rows of the trees, but around it, anyway, lesson learned.
But you know, you see, our mistakes are wonderful learning tools. They teach us,
Yeah.
and we need to see things in that light. It's not bad. You learn something, and so you're much better because of it.
Right.
You know, and so it's all good.
And what about seeds?
Seeds, the ideal seeds is what you grow yourself until you get there. Fedco is a real good company. Baker Creek heirloom seed. Now, but you know, I find major poor pollination. They're not good quality. I mean, a lot doesn't come up.
I did. You said Baker, so I went home and did Baker. So I was trying to learn from the master, and what I did was I found a person on YouTube that takes a paper towel and puts like 6 or 8 of
Sprouts
those
them.
seeds, and then they spray the paper towel and put it inside a Ziploc bag, and every single one of mine germinated.
Sprouted.
Yeah.
And
So
then you can
after-
just set them out. You got
Yeah.
plants.
Yeah. Yeah,
What's
it
the
was really
seed
good.
exchange one that you use?
I like Fedco. Fedco's my favorite because they have the greatest variety. They do carry some hybrid. I don't mess with those, but they have a really good selection, and they're very, very generous and honest, and just a cool company. I really like them. But the seed that I grow is the best because it's nutrient dense, and they all come up. They're good.
I'm collecting my comfrey seeds right now.
Yeah, awesome.
Where'd you find that?
Baker Creek.
Really?
What kind of seeds?
I
Comfrey.
got mine out of Ireland.
Oh, comfrey.
And it was the roots.
Yeah, I got seeds and planted them in just in a little
not.
rake.
And Baker Creek, they also carry rice seed. I just found out.
Really?
Yeah, Baker Creek carries rice.
Did you go to the spring planting this year at Baker Creek or not?
Yeah.
I was there too.
Oh no, I didn't go there. No,
Okay.
no, I can't.
Well, when's
Too long a
the
drive.
comfrey starts flowering? That's all, 'cause it's like,
Oh, I know. No, it all went to seed, and I just today cut them all off and put them in my bag. My onions, and collecting those seeds.
What did
Trying
you
to-
just say about the flower with the comfrey?
well, it'll put a flower head out.
Yes.
Like it's great for mulch, right? Like
yeah.
chop
Drop
and
them.
drop.
Yeah.
But if you let it go to seed, it'll just,
Take over.
oh yeah.
See, I grow comfrey in containers because if you put it in wood chips, you'll never stop it.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, good thing I know.
Yeah,
See, I
mint
bought
and
88
comfrey,
plants
I grow in
because I wanted
containers
to have
because you can't
comfrey.
stop it otherwise.
Okay.
One thing I can't stop is horsetails.
Yeah, horsetails, and you know why? Because it's such a tender root, it breaks off. You can't get the whole root out because it's such a tender plant.
I saw him like
Are you ready to go now? Okay. Are you ready to go?
Well, that has been.
Paul, thank you for your time.
Oh, thank you. Bless you.
Thank you
Thank you so much.
Uh-huh. Come on, Dust.
Paul, so it seems
You'll be
like
hearing from me.
Okay, cool.
I always have to call
It's
you.
fine. Good to hear from you.
it seems like you're either doing wood chips or processing through the chickens and then bringing that back versus all the different varieties that you had spoken of on the original.
It's fine tuning.
Yeah, no, I
As
know.
you get
I love
older,
it. I
as you
appreciate
get older,
it.
you learn what works good. You know.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. But that's you've sort of concluded.
Yeah, it's easy.
Yeah,
You know,
this
keep
is-
it simple. You know.
Yes.
And I used to do a lot of steps. I don't have to anymore because it works better. So I'm always learning. You know, you never end. This is cool because you always can improve, and so it's great.
And a question for you on that note, because I have an appreciation for the aesthetic of I don't want to see droppings all over
Yeah.
my yard. So is that mostly an aesthetic choice, like where you won't, for example, break something off and just drop it because you know it's going to
Aesthetic.
go back to
Yeah,
earth?
I don't
It's-
like the look of
It's
it.
primarily aesthetic.
Aesthetic. Yeah, I like order, everything
Me
neat,
too.
and it's clumps of brush and stuff that's dying, this doesn't look good
It
in a
doesn't.
nice green place.
I agree.
And so to take it all here and have them compost it, let it turn
processing
back in that gorgeous black soil, just makes more sense to me.
Yeah.
You know, that pile of stuff there is okay here, but in my garden, it wouldn't look good.
Right. I totally agree.
yeah.
Yeah. I've been through that too.
And so it's just, again, it's just how we're all wired differently, and some people like clutter, and it's okay. I don't, and so it's just, you know, what works for one, maybe not for another, but it's okay.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it's fantastic. No, I appreciate that. I just didn't know if there was a reason beyond just the look of it.
No, just to look.
But it is so beautiful, and there's something
It's
very
order.
aesthetic
There's
about
order.
it. Order.
is
Exactly.
very, to me, very attractive.
I found it very nice to be able to take all the different elements and put them together in a way that brings order.
Looks nice.
And
Yeah.
brings life.
Yeah.
Yeah, what you're explaining out there is just, it's compounding interest.
Yeah, exactly.
On all the soil. Just keep turning it over and it keeps giving off more and more.
Yeah. Non-ending. Just, it's so good.
Wow. Well, thank you. I really appreciate
You're
it.
so welcome.
Yeah, it's wonderful. I drove up from Newport yesterday. I was visiting some friends, and great drive up. Now I'm heading back down to LA.
Oh, you're gonna go through all that fire. That's so
Yeah.
scary. That was
Yeah.
happening in Redding. Such a bummer.
I'm
Man.
gonna check that out. I think I'm gonna go along the coast.
Well, that's much nicer ride.
Yeah,
Much
slower,
nicer
but
view.
Much nicer.
The view's
view.
awesome.
Yeah.
And much cooler.
I'm looking forward to it. You know, I bought 10 acres out there with the intention of rebooting. Is what I call it. What
Sure,
you're
yeah.
doing is rebooting.
Yeah.
And you
Yeah, I
were-
came from LA.
Yeah, I know.
I rebooted.
No, I know it's beautiful. You know where Acton is at.
Yeah,
My business is in Burbank. The foundation works, but
Yeah.
I bought some land out in Acton, so lots we can do there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think I taught you. It's amazing what you are doing in your work. I mean, it's phenomenal. You know, you're really covering a lot of space. You know, it's awesome.
Yeah, you were my original inspiration, and I've been following it, and now it's time to get down to the practical.
Brother, we got to run.
Okay.
Thank you. Man.
Great seeing you.
Thank you.
I'm going to drop a little note in the mail to you with a picture.
Oh, thank you.
All right.
Cool.
Okay.
All right. Great.
Thank you
so
for
much
bringing
your
everything,
time and for
everything back
sharing.
to the Creator, to our
Oh,
Lord,
thank you.
and to His perfection, and to His goodness to everyone all the time. Thank you for doing that.
Thank
I mean,
you.
all of this is amazing, but that's what I really admire you for.
He's the best.
You think?
He's so good.
We're in the winning kingdom. We're on the
I
winning
know.
side.
It's awesome.
Blessings, man.
Thank you. Bless you.
You know, it's funny what he just said inspired me to something you mentioned earlier. You're saying, I've never seen anything this big, and I got to tell you, it may be because you're showing everyone else what's possible. So what better place than the Creator to use you as an
Yeah.
example? So, you
Yeah.
know what, Paul? I'm going to make these things really
Yeah.
big, like no one's
I-
ever seen it,
I
because
can-
this
I
is
can-
where everyone's coming to see what can be done.
I can work
So-
with you. Yeah, I
so-
can work with you.
So,
I kind of sense that's going on. Yeah.
yeah, no, it's I laugh when I'm listening to you because it's like, oh man, you've got this all figured out. But you've got
Look at how many figs are on there. It's awesome.
Yeah. Fantastic.
Yeah, it's so cool. See, I used to grow figs in California, but they don't grow here. But these are growing great. You know?
Yeah. Now I've got a mission fig tree, black mission
Yeah.
figs, and the little yard munchers have been getting most of them.
Oh.
Yeah, but I guess they've got to eat too.
Well, that's all I have for this video. Bang around that bell icon if you want to be notified when new videos come out. Call us on the hotline if you have comments or questions and want to be featured in an upcoming video. Don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe. Check us out on the website, and we'll see you guys on the next one.